Hailey, hey, it's Jody Dimling with Cardinal Authority. I asked Kiana, what has this whole week been like for you since you've been down there and your first NCAA tournament experience? How cool to be getting ready to do this, kind of what you've dreamed for.
Yeah, I think obviously this has kind of been the agenda all year, totally different NCAA tournament than ever before. Unfortunately, it's my first one, so kind of experiencing something out of the norm, but still, nonetheless, every day there's just an excitement, like an extra pep in your step. This is what we've worked for 9 months now, and we're finally getting the opportunity to carry it out. So COVID testing, social distancing, we don't care. We just want to play.
This has been kind of your goal, like this. You wanted to go to a school because of to get to this point, to have a chance to win a title. Do you have nerves? Will you have nerves? You've been in a lot of big situations. Have you thought about that yet?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're not a little bit nervous, you probably don't care enough. I'll have a little bit of nerves, but at the same time, I'm lucky enough to play with teammates and coaches that instill confidence in me, have faith in me, which has allowed me to have great confidence in myself. So at the end of the day, I trust my teammates and I trust myself, but a little bit of nerves are definitely going to come with just the big stage that we're going to be playing on.
Hailey, Eric Crawford from WDRB in Louisville. How hard is it this wait? You guys play the very last game. March Madness has been going on all over the men's side. The women's side is starting today. How do you kind of keep yourself occupied until, tip-off?
Yeah, I mean, it has felt like a little bit. When we first got here, we were like, dang, we don't play until Monday. Like, what are we going to do? But, yeah, watching the men's side start these last few days, you just want to get out there. You just want to play. And we've been having really good shoot-arounds, really good practices. So we're just trying to conserve that energy, keep that vibe going until tomorrow. But, yeah, we just can't wait to step out there and definitely going to have tons of energy.
Just as a follow, not necessarily the same line of thought, but Coach said that he thought the key was shot selection for this team in this tournament. And I guess if there's a strength that this team has that a few other teams have, it's your offense when it's clicking. How's that been going in practice, and how do you feel like, finding that rhythm of when to take the shot, when not to? Everybody's getting adjusted to that.
Yeah, I think it's been going really well. That's another reason we've been practicing so well. We've all finally just bought into it. Everyone on the team. Double teams coming, we're kicking out to wide open shooters. A help is collapsing in, we're kicking out to shooters, because obviously everyone on this team can shoot. So that's just what makes us so hard to guard. And we're starting to use that to help us instead of kind of using it to hurt us with our shot selection. But I mean, that's kind of the reason that I wanted to come play here. This is what the next level is like. Everyone on your team can score, everyone can shoot, and it's just about playing together and figuring out how to win.
Hailey, can you kind of assess your season? Obviously, hopefully you've got a few more weeks left to play, but do you think this season, has it been difficult? Because I think Coach said he thought you maybe ran into a bit of a freshman kind of a lull there at one point. Do you feel like that it's been pretty consistent?
I think I've definitely had some up and downs. Obviously, I started off the season pretty well. Obviously, with our COVID pause, that wasn't necessarily didn't go great for me. But I've just been fighting out of it a little bit. I think we've had also some team relationship chemistry things that have helped me climb out of it a little bit faster. Like Dana really helped me out, took me under her wing, and things like that. So my teammates have really helped me try and get through this year. And I think the 1 month where we played like 12 or 11 games, that just is completely unnormal. So just with the different season and all the games in that month, it was a lot. But I mean, we're playing really well right now, and we're just going to focus on the next game.
Hey, Hailey, Tyler Grieber from WHAS 11 in Louisville. Speaking to that a little bit in terms of kind of coming around out of that lull, you had an ACC tournament where it seemed like your shooting stroke really started going down, like the shots started falling. How big is that for you heading into this tournament?
Yeah, it helped me a lot. Just get a kind of a flow going. I wouldn't say I necessarily ever thought I wasn't a good shooter, but it just getting a rhythm in games is something that is really important. Obviously, I'm a rep player. I need to rep things out. I like to practice things a lot. So just being able to feel that in a game situation definitely has me feeling good coming into the tournament. So hopefully we can just keep it rolling and keep getting my teammates shots, and they'll keep getting me shots, and we'll play great.
You also spoke about Dana kind of taking you under her wing as well as some of the other players on the team. What have some of them who have played in an NCAA tournament game told you about what to expect and how to adjust to it at first, kind of the emotions and the stage of it?
Yeah, I think mostly they have just told you, like, the first game, your first layup, you might break it off the backboard, but go get the rebound and try and shoot it again. Just a little bit of nerves. But I've obviously played in situations like this before. Obviously, Team USA, my state tournament was 3 games in 3 days. So I've had similar situations, but obviously this is completely new and completely different. But my teammates are going to have my back, so I'm not worried about it.
Hailey, this team has kind of had it both ways this season. There were a ton of people talking about you and you're number 1 in the country. And coming to this tournament, I don't feel like as many people are. Maybe don't realize how good a game that NC State game was, considering that Dana had an off game and she's not going to have too many of those. Do you feel a little bit like, not that you're under the radar, you're number 2 seed, but that the focus is on a lot of other teams and you may yet kind of be a surprise in this tournament if you get it going like you did?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think we're not talked about enough with our potential, and everyone wanted to love us when we were number 1, but as soon as we fell a little bit, people stopped talking about us, which is typical. That's just given us more fuel to prove everyone wrong, and that's just what the whole season has been for us. Even when we were number 1, there was definitely, they really shouldn't be up there. Are they really that good? So that's just been our agenda the whole season, and we're here to do it. We're here to show everyone, and they're going to be talking about us at the end, that's for sure.
Hailey, this is Paul Miles at WHAS Radio. You spoke about nerves going into this tournament. Does it lessen the nerves and knowing you're playing in a bubble and not in front of a large crowd in an arena where the playing field is level for pretty much all the teams?
Yeah, I mean, I love big crowds, even if it's a visiting crowd. I just love having people there. I love playing in front of people. I'm an entertainer. I like to play in front of big crowds, but I think, yeah, I mean, it'll be different, a whole different experience. I wouldn't say it would necessarily help my nerves a little bit. I don't know yet. I'll have to get in that situation, but yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to playing in front of a big crowd, but we'll get it next year. It's no problem.
Hailey, Coach Walls put out a statement today about the disparities between men's and women's basketball. It's something that's really caught on social media with the different posts of the differences in the workout areas and other issues. What was your initial reaction when you saw that, and just kind of your general thoughts on seeing this spark up this week?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's unacceptable. Just seeing the differences, and I know a lot of boys at the tournament, and just the fact that we have to voice to other people that we're equal still, that we're fighting for equality, is ridiculous to me. And obviously everyone has been working all year to win a national championship, and that's a big feat in itself. And the fact that women athletes have the stress on top of it of trying to fight to be equal, trying to fight to have equal facilities, things like that is just unnecessary. And it's not fair to these female athletes that have been working for 9 months for this national championship to get that added stress onto us. But obviously our voices were heard. We got an updated weight room. That's been great. We used it yesterday. So as long as we keep standing up and fighting for us and what we deserve, I think that people are willing to hear us.
Anything else for Hailey? All right. Thank you, Hailey.
Thank you.